Okay, I'm gonna play some of this School of Magic demo. This is my third attempt with the game. My first attempt went great and I died. It was fun. Second attempt, I was fighting and I was streaming it, and then no enemies were spawning after like a few encounters, like a map generation error or something. Hopefully it won't happen again. The map looks completely different, which is good. I for inventory. I'm gonna go poison this time because I did fire the last 2 times. Ooh, it travels faster. It's more of a dark. As opposed to like the globule of fire I was launching earlier. Just double check that recording. I lose track of time playing the game, so tells you that it is. I like this. I like the poison. We'll see if it works versus the undead, right? We'll see if the undead show up. I exited the game, right? Come on. Come on, bad guys. Where are you? There we go. So the game starts really early, and the first level comes like that. I'd actually say that maybe slow it down a little bit. Like start you with more than 1 ability. Because you're going to look at it and go, 1 ability. Start with at least 2, so you have some kind of rotation going. Because that's the main game. Once it gets off the baby mode, introductory difficulty. I really need to spend that ability point. So I lost the option for Infernal Strike because I chose Poison. Less damage. At the start, you're so tanky, I don't need it. I gain XP, that's kind of funny. Reduces the cooldown of spells. Whenever you gain a level, increase mana. Okay. That's passive, but alright, I'll take it. Mana and HP come back really fast after combat, which is cool for keeping the momentum going for the game. See, now it's 2 enemies. I one-shot that guy. So level again, see the levels going quickly. That's the interesting thing about this game. That is an event I can access. I mean, do something or not. I'll spend my ability level up first. Okay, so that leveled up. The cool thing about this game is your abilities automatically level up each level you take, right? You don't have to go to like WoW. It's not like it's a WoW thing. Go to a trainer, spend the obligatory money, and all your stuff increases by like 30% or something. No, you just automatically get it because you're a higher level. I want more XP. That seems solid. Whenever an enemy takes damage, you increase your armor for 3 seconds by 2%. Yeah, no thanks. So effectively, you can stack up to 20% sometimes. No, I'll just take 20% more XP all the time. Thanks. This is going to event here. The old stone table has cracks everywhere, comma, and a potion consisting of a small, slimy yellow fluid is standing in its center. You ask yourself why anyone would drink something as disgusting as that. And thankfully they'll tell you. That's very generous. The cooldown and damage of your spells are, I guess I will never know. Common sense. I actually wouldn't like to see that pop up there. I want it to be unknown. I mean, who in the right mind would do that? Sorry. Right click to attack. It does feel like the game needs something else. Like, it needs like a movement ability. Like a wizard should have like maybe a short range teleport, or maybe like a dodge or something, or speed up time, because... Oh, that's nice. They're ambushing me. That's fun. No, it's actually I'm not being sarcastic. This is nice. I like that. The reactivity to it. I want an active ability. Alright, so I lost that. I don't need gold. Loot bag is cool because more money. It's a longer term thing, you get more stuff. Life potions are good, because I have to face tank because I have 1 ability. And please, poison is doing something versus the undead. It's a very virulent poison, which is cool. Always nice to see that. Seeing the enemies taking poison, right? Little tick. I was saying the fire was ticking a bit more, but I suppose the balance is that the poison travels faster, maybe a little cheaper. Excellently fitting music too, I will say. Alright, so we're starting to get a bit more unique enemies. What's their ability this time? It seems to be just a hit and they shoot something from the sky. Some of them have a stun one time. See, I'm kind of just kiting them. It'd be a bit more interesting if I had a dodge or something. Just to speed it up, I mean, they're not going to kill me. It's not going to happen. I could stand there and face tank them, but that's teaching yourself poor behavior. A wizard should not allow himself to be approached by the enemy. So that was... lost that. Battle test. I haven't seen this one. When an enemy takes damage of a 30%... uninteresting. When you gain a level, 2% less damage. I can learn Fireball. Sure. I need an active. So I got Fireball now, too. So let's see what that looks like. It looks pretty good. If you hold it over, 40 to 50 and burns. And this deals 10, 30 and poisons. And then it will keep leveling as I level, right? So nice, got another ability. So fire and poison. Reminds me a bit of, what was that? What was that game? Dragon Age Origins, where you could poison enemies and poison was somehow combustive. I think it was that. No. Well, I don't think it was Dragon Age Origins. It might have been... What was it? Kind of sort of like Ultima 7, but it was... Oh, nice. Oh, what's this? A merchant? You'll not find any better prices around here, huh? That says a lot, doesn't it? Show me what you have. Wandering Wizardry. Okay, so I can buy cards. I have some money. Spirit... Oh, Spore Burst. That sounds pretty cool. Poison Cloud. I want that. Give me that. I can't afford it. Ah. Lucky Charm. That's pretty good. I can't afford the active abilities. Maybe I can come back to you, Mr. Wizard. I shall return, Wandering Wizard. Because I want that Poison Cloud ability. I had a Firewall ability. It was really cool. I don't mind getting that again. But if I get Poison Cloud, that's cool too. I can also click map. Get this cool, really interesting map. This is all procedural generated. I've been through the map like 3 times. And it's always different. So yeah, I love to see that. Nice elevation changes here. So use the active abilities. It's right click and you can move where things are bound. So if I want to use that, I just click one. Play Diablo 2 style. Just kite the melee. Is my gold looking? I could go back and get that Poison Cloud. I don't really want to do that though. Earlier I was fighting I was fighting some wraiths who were raising skeletons. I think that's chaos magic. Or it could be the arcane. Depends how they do it. Like magic, I had arcane as like necrotic energy. Kind of sorta reanimated the undead because I guess it was unnatural. Oh, out of mana. I don't have a melee attack because I am a wizard. Maybe it'd be cool if there was like an option for that. I have a battle mage kind of thing going. After killing him, he will keep animated. Come on. Poison doesn't tick hard, I will say that. 13. Come on. Tick, 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 tick. No, it's not ticking versus the Risen Dead, is it? Let's see what I got. But I really like this game. It's very quick playing. Wall of Fire. There we go. That's what I want. Give me that. I'll head back to the merchant so I can drop walls of fire and walls of poison too. And we'll see if they'll interact. I like that elemental interactivity. Skulls of the Arcane Archer is doing really good with that. You could like summon vines and light them on fire, or sprinkle or call water on them, and then the vines would grow. Or raise a wall of ice that would block fire. All kinds of interesting things. Now I want same stuff. Should be the same stuff. Yes. Thank you, wizard. Now I have wall of fire, cloud of poison. What does this look like here? That's pretty cool. Where's my... Okay. It doesn't function like wall of fire. 10-20 damage to all enemies nearby and poison them. It's just a nova. I thought it would create like a cloud kill kind of effect. Wow. That's okay. That's okay. So I can drag things if I want. I mean, normally you're going to want a spamble ability and right click. That's what you'll be using most of. But you see the generation's functioning now. We're getting enemies spawning, which is good. Early demo, so it's fine. I really like these elevation changes. So he just did like an AoE thing too, that heals them. Just the flames! See, Wildfire's awesome. The cool thing about it is like you can get stunned by enemies. That's my loot ability was triggering that loot bag that spawned. And it will deal damage even if you're stunned. Which is important because you're on a squishy mage. Right? I need the ability to do something even when I'm disabled. That's why I say a spell like Fire Shield and D&D Sense is awesome. Like, anytime it hits you, they try to hit you, they're going to take the damage, try to grapple you, they take it every turn. This creepy bastard again. It's not happening, dude. Your eyes are so beautiful and tasty. Here he is. Leave me. Tasty? Seriously? Yeah. Reduced vision and spells deal 10% more damage. It's not going to happen. Just on principle, you creepy bastard. It's not going to happen. Kill him. He's evil. No. No. I like the option to do that. In exchange for like a tough battle. Or maybe other merchants with other neutral factions be like, you're the dude who attacked that dude. He was just minding his own business doing creepy stuff down here. You know, no rules here. I like options like that. Options to be the good guy. As opposed to this, the morally ambivalent wizard, right? I mean, if he's offering that deal to you, God knows what he's done for other people. And there was that dude in the torture thing, you know? More chill generation over here. Enemy density is a little light in certain areas. The premise of this is supposed to be some kind of trial, so light areas like this seem weird. Unless it's like a trap area to fight through or something, which, as long as it's not puzzly traps, those aren't very interesting. Got looped. Yeah, looped. I guess we'll keep going this way. Levels are big, though. I like them big. It's good. I could head back to that merchant. I wonder if he was marked anywhere. I don't see him. That'd be handy. Because he's the guy you might return to, as opposed to that creepy dude I'm never going to return to. I want to see that weird bastard again. And the movement, speed out, combat to be a little faster. Another thing I had, maybe it'll come up when I'm playing here, is that you see your HP and spell points come back really fast? Well, your active abilities, say, should too, right? So I'll cast like a spell like this, has a long cooldown. And now, sure, cool. No, I cast a ball, okay. Like, and now they have to wait. Well, I mean, if the mana's come back quickly, well, clearly the arcane energy can too, so those should just flash back up outside of combat, like the mana does. Little critique, just because the game seems to be going for speed of play, right? So the gameplay should reinforce that design decision. Little thing. And the enemy density needs to be higher, because it's a Diablo-like kind of sort of magic thing. Yeah, I mean, part of the closest feel might be a low poly version of the wizard, the sorcerer. No, yeah, it was the sorcerer from Diablo 1. It wasn't a wizard, that was the third Diablo. And the second one was a sorceress, so yeah, it was a sorcerer. Because in the Diablo timeline, I guess wizards of vulgarity, I guess. That they prefer to be called sorcerers. Whatever. Blizzard, I think. Blizzard, you're trying to be Blizzard and different. Normally it's the opposite. No, yeah, the enemies just aren't chilling over here. I don't know. I mean, if there aren't enemies here, I can't do anything. I can score some gold, and that's about it. Yeah. And then if there are going to be dead zones, we need to be able to move a bit faster through them. I'm getting money, I guess. Not much else. Where do they all go? I mean, the environments look great. Just I need more stuff to do in them. The enemies decided not to spawn over here. Yeah. Maybe it's a more common issue than I thought in the current build of the demo. For whatever reason, enemies aren't spawning in large sections of the map. I'll let the dev know. I'm sure there's something going on. But for an early demo, you can't really hold it against it. It's free, you know? And it's got a good basis here. This will be a fun game. Let's get all the weirdness worked out of it. Weird technical stuff. Oh, chests. Those tend to be full of money, right? One time I opened a chest, I think it was a big one, I got like jewelry. It gave me an option to always find more gems. So it was like, I guess the magic was still blingy, the jewelry I was wearing. It attracted other gold to me, I guess. Other gold was somehow gained some sort of sentience and hunger for being around that bling bling neck piece or rings or whatever the hell I was putting on. Which I thought was pretty funny. I guess maybe the enemy's here? Second time trying this video, I don't want to do it again. I mean, I like the game, but I like the game when I'm fighting it, not wandering around empty environments. That's less appealing. Yeah, so I guess I'll do one video on this game. And it's very weird. The first time this didn't happen at all. And now it happened second time, happened third time. See, its map's very big, though. It's just, there are enemies where I spawn. I can move the map around like that. I like the spawn location. Is that it? I'd like the spawn location and merchants in color. I think that's my spawn location. We'll check. Probably is. It looks like. It's the only kind of magic sigil looking thing here. No, that's the creepy dude. Alright, creepy dude, you need your own space. You're weird. Where can I go and see some combat? I think I spawned there. Yeah. And so I had action all through there. And there, and there, and then just whoop. If I reach the end of it, the effective end of the demo, I don't know. How long should I wander around? That's the question. I'll see what's over there on this wing. If there's nothing, I'll just call the video here. I've given a quick little glimpse of the game. And it's definitely worth a wish list, if nothing else. Just see... I mean, give another look to it once they've added a bit more to it. When it's going, it's going. It's just... the dead space is not... The dead space in terms of this, all this space not being filled with enemies. Yeah. It's like I'm playing... well, it's not quite to that extent, but say I'm playing... Daggerfall. And I'm manually traveling everywhere. Yeah. I'm like that kind of glutton, right? Oh my god. Glutton for punishment. It would be cool if like you can interact with that beef and eat it. But maybe your character's a vegan, like, no, I do not do such things. You know, character customization. That was the other... Can I also interact with that again if I want to? I don't want to. But I could. I like these events. They're pretty cool. I'll never know. There should be an option to like knock it over, and the skeleton goes, you dare, and he stands up and you get like a little boss battle. That'd be cool. But if you defeat him, thank you for freeing me, something like that. Or unlock a new class, maybe. Now you can be Cursed Skeleton Knight too. Lucky you. Who has like kind of like a Death Knight, maybe. Things like that. Anyway, the enemies appear to have left the game, so I'm gonna leave it too. Anyways, this is Schools of Magic demo. Worth a wish list. Worth a wish list if nothing else. Thanks for watching. Bye. We'll play something else, I guess.